Muy buenas tardes, estimado docente, compañeros y estudiantes. En este momento vamos a dar cumplimiento a la aplicación de la secuencia didáctica número 1 para el curso de prácticas educativas mediadas por TIC. Como ustedes saben, esta secuencia va a ser totalmente en inglés, ya que mi pregrado y mi escenario de prácticas es en inglés, pero esta introducción se va a hacer en español para dejar constancia. Now, today's sequence, we're going to be talking about pep talk and should to give advice or also to express regrets. So first of all, I want to give you like a context regarding why are we going to do this class different than the other classes we have been talking about, like the debates or the summaries or AI or all those topics that we have already covered. This class comes from the course Prácticas Educativas Mediadas por TIC. You know that we always have like two courses, two pedagogical practice courses. So this is one. The other one is pedagogical practice in online environments. And as a group, we have designed a research-based sequence to strengthen B1 plus oral competence in virtual settings. So we want to focus on realistic practice with low bandwidth tools, brief time tasks, and formative feedback. Algo muy importante es que como el curso es prácticas educativas mediadas por TIC, nos enfocamos en mi grupo como tal en crear esta secuencia didáctica con base en una propuesta de investigación, teniendo en cuenta actividades realistas que nos permitan realmente poder fortalecer esas competencias de inglés, pero sobre todo utilizando recursos TIC que sean de bajo uso de banda ancha de Internet para que no haya ningún problema en abrirlos, ni al hacer las actividades como tal. So, this is the proposal, and I want to show you this because according to this is why we created what we created. La propuesta como tal, como les digo, la hicimos en la fase pasada con mi grupo para el curso de TIC y nos basamos en la problemática limitada a consolidación de la competencia comunicativa oral B1 más en modalidad virtual, evidenciada en dificultades para gestionar la interacción, iniciar, mantener o cerrar turnos, sostener la fluidez y emplear repertorio léxico funcional adecuado a la tarea. Esto principalmente debido a la escasa práctica sistemática de simulación oral en línea con andamiaje y retroalimentación formativa. So the question regarding what we take into account to create this whole sequence, the whole activities that you're going to see in a moment, is basically to what extent do online simulations improve B1 plus fluency, intelligibility, interaction, and self-efficacy? The objective is to implement and evaluate a B1 plus sequence with visible criteria and authentic tasks. And the hypothesis that we have as a group is that with explicit scaffolds and brief feedback, we are going to be able to measurable gains in spoken performance and confidence. So now this is the sequence. Como les digo, la secuencia fue diseñada con mi grupo como tal, entre los 5 estudiantes del curso de TIC con los que estoy trabajando. Y básicamente nos quisimos basar en una secuencia didáctica real y efectiva al momento de comunicarnos en inglés, ¿sí? Son tareas puntuales, actividades de la vida real y nada simplemente de gramática básica. ¿Cuál es la meta como tal? Upgrade real-life advice and regret language using should or should have in short, authentic tasks. What are the outcomes? What you should expect as students? Better fluency, clearer pronunciation, stronger lexical routines, and confident closings. And why now? Because this also aligns with English 7 speaking aims, because we're still going to practice our speaking, but also with the ICT, or in this case, TIC mediated practicum. So here's a picture of the weeks that we're going to work on. En esta página Wix que nosotros diseñamos en el curso, básicamente están todas las actividades que vamos a trabajar el día de hoy. Así que simplemente voy a cambiar la pantalla. Okay, so we are going to be working with different activities through today. First of all, we're going to do a warm-up. Then we're going to check these questions, and then we're going to talk about what a pep talk is. Then we're going to go with a little bit of grammar just to review what is should, how can we use should, and then we're going to practice. And then we're going to do a listening exercise to finally end with a short game of vocabulary. So First of all, we have this warm up, and I want you to tell me what can you see in these two images. So I have image number one. I'm also going to send it to the chat so that you can check it better. And I also have image number two, and there is in the chat as well. So the idea with this is that you can answer what can you see in these two images? Question number one. Question number two is what are they doing? And question number three for now is going to be in what way are both images similar? So those are going to be the three questions we're going to be answering according to these two pictures. So picture number one, we have some kids. They are like in a match or something. Picture number two, we have like two friends. So I want to ask you, who wants to start participating with question number one? What can you see in these two images? What can you tell me about? Paula, what can you see in these two images?
I can see these two images of people. In the first one, there are kids, and I think there is her teacher. And the second one, I can see two boys, two men. Um, one is one is like worried. Seems like he is worried. Um, in the image one, I can see that is uh, maybe in the morning, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And in the second one, the is at night, and they are in the street. And the first one, they are in a football match.
Yeah.
And the first one, the men has uniforms, and the second one, the men has suits.
Yeah, six. And in what way are both images similar? What do you find similar?
Um, well, I'll maybe they are similar because they are people. I don't know what else.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Paul. Somebody else wants to participate with the questions? Okay, Christian, what can you see in these two images?
Well, in the fifth one, the there is a football team with
Mm-hmm.
manager talking about the strategy about of the match. And in the second one, I see two uh, expressing different feelings,
Mm-hmm.
surprised or well. And the other, what are they doing in the first one? They are cheating, or it's cheating the to the team to have the goals. Um, well, and in the second one, they are surprised. They are they are surprised, or well, surprised about anything, or worried about something. And the last one question:
Mm-hmm.
in what way are both images similar? They are expressing feelings. Um, they are maybe in formal context. Um, are in a free environment.
Yeah, they're like in an open environment. Yeah.
They are yeah.
Very good. Thank you, Chris. Catherine, what can you see in these two images?
Well, in the first, I can see a group of children wearing sports uniforms in an adult. Probably it's your teacher or coach. It looks like they are having a team talk or receiving instructions before after a game. In the second, I can see two men walking together at night in a city. One man has his arm around the other, as if he's helping or supporting him. It seems like they are friends, and one might be tired or has too much to drink. Uh, in the two, in the both image, in the two pictures are similar because they show people supporting or helping each other. There is a sense of care, teamwork, and communication. The teacher helps the children, and the man or the friend helps his partner.
Hmm. Great. That's a very good observation. Thank you, Catherine. Lau, what can you tell me? What can you see in these two images?
Hello, good afternoon. So in the first image, I can see that there is a team, there is a match, there is a coach, and there are kids. There is a field and probably many families or family members or friends. And then in the second picture, I can see that they are on the street. So it is at night, probably, there is a lot of people, traffic, cars. Of course, the main picture is about two guys, and then regarding what are they doing, the first one, I can tell that they are like closing up the strategy because they have their hands to the center, like they are about to say, yeah, go team. So probably they just finish talking about their strategies. And then the second one, I would say that the guy on the right is advocating for the guy on the left because he looks concerned, he looks worried like about something. So I would say that the guy on the right is probably giving his opinion. I think that most of helping it would be because they are trying both, like the coach and the guy on the right trying to advocate for somebody else, like trying to give advice or trying to help them planning something, or that's the way that I think that they look similar.
Perfect. Thank you, Lau. And Angelica, what can you see in these two images?
Hey, teacher, about the first one, I could see maybe she is a coach and she's giving them instructions about the match. And about the second one, I can see two guys and they are talking, maybe, or maybe they were all leaving a nightclub or a bar, I think. And so I think on the right, he is talking to the left man and maybe supporting him or maybe giving him an advice, I guess.
Yeah,
So
that's a
I
very good
think they are
observation.
similar
And what
because
exactly? Why are they similar?
I think they are similar because they are talking, I think.
Okay, thank you so much, guys, for that. So now I want to ask you, do you know what a pep talk is? If somebody knows, you can just raise your hands and tell me yes or no. If you don't, that's fine. I don't want you to look in Google. Please don't Google it. Don't look for it. If you don't know, just say no. Because we have here like a PDF of that. And I saw like your eyes, Pau. You were about to type that in Google. So no, we're not gonna go up on Google. We're just gonna work with what we know. So now I'm gonna share this with you so that you can have like a better side of it. You can open the PDF. It's in the chat, And you're gonna find here 2 pages regarding how to give yourself a pep talk. So I'm gonna give you, I think, 5 minutes probably to check this. And then we're gonna do a test, okay? I have a Google Forms for you. It's really short and it's all about this PDF. So please check the PDF and read it, and then we will go with the quiz. It's a really short and easy quiz. It's a multiple choice. So please let me know if you can open the drive I sent you. It's on the chat. So you can just raise your hand if you open it or tell me, yes, I open it. Just let me know. Okay, thank you, Lau. And you can check it and then we will start with the quiz. Okay, if you have any questions, just let me know. For now, you're just gonna read it on your own. Okay, thank you, Angelica. Do you have a question or do you open the PDF? I think you just opened the PDF. Okay, thank you, Angelica. If you have any questions, just let me know.
Yes, teacher. I can open the PDF.
Okay, thank you so much. So we can now start reading it. Guys, when you finish, can you please just raise your hand to let me know that you have already checked all the PDF so that I can be aware of it, okay? So if you finish, just raise your hand, please. Ok, thank you, Pau. Vamos a esperar a los demás y continuamos. Ok, thank you, Lau. Okay, so while we're waiting for the others, Pau, can you tell me briefly in your words, what did you understand? Just briefly, what's the general idea you got from the PDF?
Okay, the general idea is that PEPP, PP, what is the name? So, PP talk uh, is basically uh, talking talking yourself in a positive, in a confident way. Um, what else? To say positive things to you, to your environment.
Yeah, that's a good
Uh,
summary. It's brief, yes.
more, yeah.
Yeah, that's very good. Thank you, Pau. Lau, what did you understand from the reading?
Well, I understood that pep talks are like they are focused on the outcome of a way to talk to yourself. Like if the way the words that you use for yourself are going to have a positive or negative like result. So pep talks are like a way to give you strength or to support yourself to achieve something, and you can focus that through different targets. Or if you have like a different goal or objective, like you can focus your pep talk to that.
Thank you, Lau. Very good. Somebody else? ¿Alguien más quiere participar y darnos un mini resumen sobre el PDF o vamos ya con el quiz? Somebody else wants to participate in something? Or I can just send you the quiz right now if you feel like you're ready for it. Okay, so I'm gonna send you now the link to the quiz. As I told you, it's gonna be as told you, it's gonna be a short quiz. Is actually just gonna be 8 questions, and I'm gonna share it first with you so that you can see it in case you have any question. But basically, you just have to answer them. There's no open-end question. It's just going to be multiple choice question. So I'm going to send you right now the link. Please click on it and let me know if it works. It should work. So I'm sending it right now to the chat. Please, please, please check on it. And then we will start. So here's the link. Okay. There you go. And this is what it should look like when you open it. So you're going to have pep talks and positive self-talk, impact and strategies. So again, it's just going to be regarding the reading, and you have here the 8 questions, and it's multiple choice. So you are going to have 5 minutes, but you'll probably end it before because I know it's really easy, this topic. So please, you can start right now, and as soon as you finish, you can just let me know, okay? Ah, igualmente me va a aparecer aquí cuando ya hayan terminado las respuestas automáticamente, pero por favor igualmente avísenme cuando ya terminen el formulario, el quiz, para que pasemos a la siguiente parte de la secuencia didáctica, ¿ok?
I sent the answers.
Okay, Chris, thank you so much. We're just gonna wait for the other the other four students, and then we'll continue. Chris, tell me, was it difficult? Was it easy? How was the quiz for you?
I had 8 to 8 points.
That was perfect. So it was really easy, or you understood really good?
And it's easy maybe because we understand. I understand the context of each sentence or each
Okay,
question,
perfect.
and
Thank you,
then
Chris.
for the paragraph and the ideas, I remember.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much, Chris. We're gonna wait. Okay, we have three more. Okay, so who has answered? We have, let me check. We have Chris, yes. We have Laura and we have Angelica. Okay, we're just waiting for Paula and Catherine, and then we will continue. Okay, we have four answers. We're just waiting for, let me see, we have here Angelica and we also have Catherine. Okay, we're just waiting for Paula and then we will continue. Okay, guys, so now we're going to continue with the grammar section. So, as you already know, we're going to be mainly focusing on should as an advice. So, I'm going to project it here in my screen, but I'm also going to share with you the presentation in case you want to check it on your own. That's great. But I'm also going to be checking it here with you from my screen. So first of all, we're going to talk about should as advice. So what is it? When do we use it? Should is used to indicate obligation, duty, or correctness. That's the main purpose for should as a modal verb. So one example, if I say, I'm not feeling well, you tell me you should go to the doctor. Then we're going to practice now. If I say, I'm gaining a lot of weight, I'm fat, what can you tell me with should? Angelica, what would you tell me? Okay, Laura, give me 1 second, Angelica. Lau, tell me, what can you tell me if I say I'm gaining a lot of weight, I'm fat?
Well, it depends actually, because if we are talking like around the pep talk, I would say you love yourself like that.
Okay.
But if we're looking to do something about it, I would say you should exercise or you should eat healthier.
Okay. You should eat less. Yeah, that's one option we have here. You should do some exercise. Yeah, you should eat more vegetables. Yes, no, that was perfect. Thank you so much. So let's go with another one. If I say I'm thirsty, Christian, what would you tell me with should if I say I'm thirsty?
You should drink
Okay.
water.
Okay. Yeah, you should drink some water. Or you should buy a soda. Yeah, it works. Perfect. So now we're going to check the negative form. So should, just should is positive, like yes, you should. But for the negative, we're going to add not. So pronoun should not and verb in infinitive. For example, if I say I'm sleepy, you tell me you shouldn't go to sleep late because we're talking in negative. So you have to give me an advice, but of something I should not do. So you shouldn't go to sleep late. So let's practice with a different one. Pau, if I say I didn't understand what the teacher said, what can you tell me with shouldn't?
You shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't. My God, I didn't understand what they should. I don't know. You shouldn't.
Because it's in negative, right? So it's a little bit more like, hmm, let me see. Let me ask. Oh, Paula, you can choose. Choose one classmate that can give you an idea of what would they say.
An example? If I
Yeah,
say,
you can choose a classmate. You can choose Angelica or Catherine and
okay,
ask them
yes,
what would they
Angelica,
say.
yeah.
Okay, who did you choose? Angelica? Okay,
Yes.
Angelica. If I say I didn't understand what the teacher said, what can you tell me using shouldn't?
Maybe you shouldn't wear playing on the cell phone.
Okay. Yeah, you should wear plain. Okay, thank you. Chris, what would you tell me?
You shouldn't talk with others while the teacher
Mm,
is explaining the class.
perfect. Thank you, Chris. Lau, what would you tell me?
I would say you shouldn't have been doing other things during the
Mm-hmm.
class.
Very good. And Catherine, what can you tell me?
You shouldn't you shouldn't be afraid to task the teacher again.
Okay. Pau, what can you tell me?
You shouldn't speak during teacher speak.
Okay, you shouldn't speak at the same time. Yeah, that can work. You shouldn't be playing with your phone in class. You shouldn't be talking while the teacher is speaking. Very good. The examples you just mentioned. So, now for questions. For questions with WH, you already know them: what, who, where, when, why, how. We're going to use them first, then should, then the pronoun, then the verb, and then the complement. So, how are we going to structure it? You should save some money. What would you ask me? What bank should I put my money in? Okay? Should I put my money in a piggy bank? Should I buy those tickets for that concert if you really want to save money? Those are some examples of should as a question, right? So, that's the piggy bank. En caso de que no sepamos que era un piggy bank, aquí tenemos la descripción gráfica. Give me 1 sec. Okay, now we're gonna practice. So, if I say, let's go to the party tonight, I want you to ask me something using should. Entonces vamos a poner el ejemplo, vamos a hacer la pregunta con should. ¿Qué me preguntarían? Si yo les digo, let's go to the party tonight, ¿qué me preguntarían con should? Angélica.
What you wear? Oh, sorry.
What should I wear?
Se copiaron la pregunta. Sí. Thank you, Angélica. Very good. Lau,
Eso es lo
another
primero que
question.
pienso, me invitan a
Sí,
una fiesta.
exacto. What should I wear? Perfect. Lau, what other question can you ask me?
That was my first question. Like I would ask, how much should you spend on the
Okay.
party?
Yeah, how much? Yeah, thank you. Chris, what would you ask me?
Should I use or dress a jacket?
Should I wear a dress, a jacket? What should I wear? Perfect. Pau, what would you ask me?
Um, who who should I who should I can invite it or
We can
no?
say who should I come with? Like
Come with? Okay,
who should I come with?
yes.
Very good.
Who could I come with?
Yeah, like the company you want to have at the party. Thank you, Pau. And Catherine, what would you ask me? What question?
Should I bring on something?
Yeah, should I? Very good. What should I wear? Should I go to the beauty salon first? Should I bring something? Very, very good. Okay, guys. So now for past. So first we were talking about advices, right? Toda esta estructura estábamos viendo como consejos, cómo usar should para aconsejar. Now we're gonna see how to use should as a regret. Should nos sirve tanto para aconsejar como para lamentarnos por algo. Para lamentarnos, obviamente lo tenemos que hacer en pasado, porque ya es algo que sucedió y por eso estamos lamentando, estamos como arrepentidos. So, as a regretful feeling, we're gonna use the pronoun should have. Esa es la diferencia. Para arrepentimiento siempre va should have junto. Para consejo, solamente should. Pronoun should have and the verb in past participle. No past simple, just past participle. For example, if I say, I failed my English test, you would tell me, you should have studied more. ¿Cierto? El típico arrepentimiento. Perdí el examen. ¿Qué debí haber hecho? Tú debiste haber estudiado más. Entonces, para que siempre quede ese tú debiste haber, es should have. Siempre. Nos vamos juntos con should have y el verbo en participio. So, now we are going to practice. If I say, I lost my keys, what would you tell me that in a regret? ¿Cómo me podrían dar un comentario arrepintiéndome de eso? Acá ya no son preguntas. Acá es como que ustedes perdieron las llaves. ¿Ustedes cómo se arrepentirían de eso? Lau, what would you say?
I would say probably I should have bought a keychain to keep them located.
Very good. Yeah, a keychain. Thank you. Chris, what would you say?
You should saved the keys in other place.
You should have saved it in another place. Very good. Angelica, what would you say?
Maybe you should have paid more attention where you put the kiss.
Okay, yeah, that's also good. Pau, what would you say?
I don't know, teacher or my parent say good examples and examples that I think before.
Okay, no problem. That's fine. Catherine, do you have another idea? Okay, no problem. So let's see which answers do we have here. We have, you should have been more careful. Yeah, that was Angelica's answer, basically. You should have left them at home. You should have dropped them somewhere around here. Okay, so that's the should as an advice and also as a regret. So now this is the first question I have for you. What advices can you give? So we have here 4 situations, right? Recuerden que ustedes también pueden revisar la presentación desde el enlace que está por el chat o igualmente yo les envío por acá esta foto en particular para que la puedan ver mejor. We have 4 scenarios. The first one, it's like some bacteria, like an illness. The second one, it's an earthquake. The third one is like a hurricane. And the fourth one is like a plane, it's about to explode, it seems like. So you're going to choose one scenario only, and you're going to tell me what advices can you give. Escojan el escenario que ustedes quieran de esa foto y díganme qué consejo le darían a la persona que esté en esa situación. Solamente un consejo. O sea, aquí solo vamos a utilizar should, no should have, porque es un consejo. Chris, what's your example?
You should enter to your house because there is a earthquake.
Yeah, very good. Simple, clear, and understandable. Very good. Angelica, what would you give? What advice would you give?
I should the bacteria
Okay, yeah.
picture and you should wash your hands more often.
Very good. You really sound like a mom, Angelica. I know you're a mom, but you really sound
Yes,
like a mom with
teacher.
your example.
I'm always thinking about like a mom.
Yes, you are. That's perfect. Thank you, Angelica. Okay,
Okay,
Pau,
teacher.
which example do you have?
The same as Angelica.
Mhm.
Uh, when you should stay home when you sick, when you
You
feeling
should
sick.
stay calm. Yes, that's very important to stay calm. Thank you. Catherine, which example do you have?
I choose the disaster.
Mhm.
Uh,
Okay.
for example, you should stay calm.
You should stay calm. Very important. Thank you, Catherine. And Lau, what's your example?
All right, so it would be with the fourth picture with the airplane about to explode, and I would say you should watch Final Destination first before getting on that plane. Yes, that would be mine.
Okay. Thank you so much, Lau, for that realistic advice. So now we're gonna move to the practice. So remember, you can also check this. It is that, of course, you can see my screen, but if you want to check it your own, you also have like the link in Teams, so you can check it. But now we're gonna practice. So for practicing, we're gonna have what you know now that you know how to use should for advices. What advices could you give in these situations? So now we have more situations, okay? So we have 6 situations. Number 1 and number 2 are like frustration situations. Number 3, like an accident. Number 4, a heavy raining. Number 5, a TV that was broken. And number 6, a lot of garbage. So you are going to choose 3 of those 6, and you're gonna give me an advice for each one, okay? So you can choose 3, the ones that you like the most. And in this case, we're not only give an advice, but a regret. Vamos a hacerlo doble. Van a escoger 3 escenarios de esas fotos que están ahí, y por cada escenario van a dar un consejo y un arrepentimiento. Ejemplo, la primera foto. You should relax a little bit. Se ve muy estresado, you should relax a little bit. Ok, ese es mi consejo. ¿Cuál es el arrepentimiento? Ustedes tienen que pensar como esa persona, como que ustedes están en ese escenario para el arrepentimiento. ¿Qué arrepentimiento tendría yo? I should have studied more and not just watch Grey's Anatomy all night. Listo. Mi arrepentimiento es que yo, en lugar de haber visto Grey's Anatomy, debía haber estudiado más. Ese es el ejemplo. Entonces, escojan 3 de las 6 situaciones y por cada situación un consejo y un arrepentimiento. ¿Ok? So you're gonna have 3 minutes, okay, to think of that. But if you already know, you can participate. There's no problem. Van a tener 3 minutos para pensar, pero si ya se la saben, pueden alzar la mano y participar de una vez, ¿ok? Entonces, 3 situaciones, un consejo y un arrepentimiento por cada situación. Okay, so does anybody want to participate right now? ¿Alguien quiere participar ya? ¿O tienen esos 3 minutos para pensar? Bueno, ya les quedan 2. Okay, Lau, what are your examples?
Okay, I'm going just like I'm going to think about them while I look at the pictures. So I would
Okay.
say the third picture with the card.
Okay.
Like for my advice would be you should call the insurance. And then my regret would be like you shouldn't have been um, driving while you were drunk.
Yeah, very
Like
good.
that. And then for the TV, so the fifth image, I would say you should call your mom and the tech support. And
Okay.
then for the regret, like it should be I shouldn't have been playing with my brothers so hard.
Mm,
And
yeah,
then
excellent.
I would say maybe let's go with the second picture. You
Okay.
should call the paramedic because if
Mm-hmm.
he is, I don't know, sick or whatever. And the regret, I would say I should have trained harder.
I should have tried harder. Yeah. Very good. Excellent job. Thank you so much, Lau. Angelica, what are your examples?
Okay, teacher. My first example is about the first guy.
Okay.
And okay, my advice to him is you should take a break because you look so,
Tired.
uh, yes, so
Mm-hmm.
tired, so stressed.
Yeah.
Okay, and about the second one is the guy who's like boxing,
Yeah.
I think. So you should um, train more.
Yeah, you should train more.
And the third one is
The
the
car.
car picture.
Uh-huh.
Yes, the car picture. And I think you should drive carefully.
You should drive carefully. Perfect. Thank you so much, Angelica. Very good. Catherine, your turn.
Okay.
Um, in the first, the people under the rain, uh, you should take an umbrella,
Okay.
and or you should have checked the weather.
Yeah. You should have checked the weather.
And in the um, screen, broke screen,
Yeah.
uh, you should be careful with your things,
Okay.
uh, or you should have protected your screen.
Very good. And the other example?
And in the car, in the third
Okay.
example, the car, you should drive carefully,
Mm-hmm.
and you should have paid attention.
Very good. Excellent. Thank you so much, Catherine. Pau, you're typing in the chat. Do you want to give your answer in the chat in a moment, or do you want to give it right now speaking? Chris, tell me.
Well, the first one. You shouldn't stress yourself out.
Okay.
You should have been in the classes.
Mm-hmm.
The other one, second one.
Yeah.
No, the third.
Okay.
Third.
The car.
You should fix your car. You should have driven more carefully. The other is you should rest a lot of the second one. And you should have trained more.
Very good. Great example. Thank you so much, Chris. Very, very good job. Pau, do you want to type your answers?
Yes, I have for the last one. You should recycle an adult. You shouldn't. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have. Um, you shouldn't have buy more things that you need. And the second one, you should wear properly um, clothes, or well, in this case,
Yeah. Yeah, properly clothes.
Yes, and you should have continued with your um, but
Okay.
continue fight if you could. Yes, you should have fight. Yes, fight, but you
You shouldn't continue. You shouldn't have continued fighting if you felt that.
fight, but
it
if you feel that.
was
Yes.
yeah, very good, Bo. Yes, excellent. So now I'm gonna share with you this video so you can watch it. I'm also gonna play it on the screen, but for your facility, you're also gonna have it in the chat. Yo se los voy a poner igual en la pantalla, se los voy a compartir, pero para facilidad de todos, si ustedes lo quieren ver desde sus pantallas, también lo pueden acceder, está ahí en el chat. So you're gonna watch this video, okay? It's a 5 minute video. It's really short. And then we're gonna answer, some questions, okay? So, please open the video. Let me know if you can see it. And, well, first of all, ¿quieren que se los proyecte yo o ustedes prefieren verlo y contabilizamos los 5 minutos y seguimos con la actividad? ¿Cómo se sienten más cómodos? Como quieran. Y no, maybe, no sé. Thank you, Chris. Ok, entonces cada uno lo va a ver y en 5 minutos exactos retomamos la actividad. Ok, thank you, guys.
Oh, lo siento, señor.
No, no, no lo era.
Okay, so I finished it. So I think you should have finished it. Can you let me know if you already watched the video? Yes, no, still in the video?
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
I already watched it.
thank you very much. So now we're gonna do a very little quiz regarding the listening exercise of the small talk. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 questions. And basically, these questions are regarding the video we just watched. So it's to test our listening comprehension and also the attention we pay to the video. So, what did the man say to the boy at the beginning? Why did the man think the boy was rude? How old is the boy? What does the boy think about Joseph at the beginning? What does Joseph mean when he said his wife is gone? What did Katie do after Adam gave her some flowers? What did Adam cry last night when he said goodbye to his girlfriend? Why doesn't the man want to find a new girlfriend? How many girlfriends does Adam have? And what did the man learn from the kid? Just something important in this case is that I'm going to ask you to please let me know when you finish it because I did not create these forms. It was created by another classmate. Entonces no me voy a dar cuenta quiénes ya han respondido y quiénes no, como en el quiz anterior. Así que porfa, cuando terminen, avísenme porque este cuestionario fue creado por otro compañero, ¿vale? Entonces, you're going to have 5 minutes again and you can check it and let me know when you finish it para que continuemos con la parte final de esta secuencia didáctica. Okay, thank you so much, Catherine. Okay, let me see. Thank you, Pau. ¿Quién más ya terminó el quiz? Por favor, nos va avisando. Okay, Angelica, let me know when you finish so we can continue with the last activity, okay?
Yes, teacher. I already finished.
Perfect. So we're going to continue now. And from these questions, I just want you to choose one. This is the last activity, the vocabulary. But before we do that, because that's like a little game, I want you to choose one of these questions and answer it like right now. No, we're not gonna think, we're not gonna write. You're just gonna answer one of those questions to me right now. So we have, in what other scenario could a pep talk be useful? Have you ever used this strategy with anyone in your family or friends? Has anyone ever given you a pep talk? And how did you feel? Esa última son dos. Has anyone ever given you a pep talk? And how did you feel? Van juntas. Van a escoger una sola pregunta y van a responder ya, como con lo que ustedes sientan en este momento. No vamos a escribir, no vamos a pensar mucho, sino lo primero que se nos venga a la mente. So, who wants to participate first? ¿Y qué pregunta quieren escoger?
Me, teacher.
Okay, Pau, tell me.
The second one, have you ever used this strategy with anyone in your family or friends?
Okay.
Yes, I have. I have used this strategy with my friends, and especially with my volleyball team. And yes, I use it a lot of times. All time we use it. Be pep talk, or well, strategies to
Very good. I
be
didn't know you were in a volleyball
motivated.
team. You're in a
Yes.
volleyball team. Great. How long have you been there? For how many years?
Mm, um, I forget how to say that, but I start. I s- I s- I have played since school, but
Mhm.
I have to. I forget it. To finish them in a moment. I don't know how to say that. Yeah. And
Okay.
then I return to volleyball. At this
Um,
moment, I have played. I've been like maybe 1 year.
oh, so you have like a lot of experience back in school, but
Yeah,
you just left and now you're just one
exactly.
year again back.
Yeah, exactly,
Oh,
teacher. Yeah,
great.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much,
But
Val.
since school, I could say that
A lot. So you
since
love
school,
it.
yeah.
You really love the sport.
Yes, a lot of, yeah.
Great. That's lovely. Thank you, Bo. Angelica, what question are you going to choose?
Okay, teacher. I'm going to choose the second one.
Okay.
Yes. And my answer is yes. I have used this strategy with my family, especially with my daughters,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm a mom.
Yeah.
So I need to use this strategy always. And for example, with my daughter, my little daughter, because as I told you before, she is receiving psychological support.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Yes, because of her school
Mhm.
recommend us, or they suggest us she needs she needs to go to the
Okay.
psychologist. So I always try to implement or to use this strategy with her, because I think she needs she needs to feel um, brave, or
Yeah. Motivated
um,
also.
yes, motivated. Yes, and I try to say her many words. I think using a pep talk
Mhm.
with her, and I felt so so happy and so proud of her,
Mm.
because she's improving in her process and
Oh,
in her school process.
oh, very good. You're a really encouraging mom. Pep talks are also to encourage people, like motivate them, encourage them, help them, and make them feel like better somehow, just with a word, with a hug, with presence, with an advice. But they are very, very important, especially in family. And the fact that you
Yes,
can be really close to your daughter, it's perfect. And yeah, I think it's great.
yes, teacher. I try to say her, you are smart, you are
Mhm.
intelligent,
Yeah.
you are fast, because
Yeah.
she's a little bit slow when she was writing.
Okay. But
Yes,
that's
teacher.
really
So
good. Pep talks are great. Thank you so much, Angelica, for that. Um,
okay, teacher, you're welcome.
Thank you. Christian, what question do you want to ask? Well, ask no, sorry, answer. What of these questions?
In what other scenario could a pep talk be useful?
Okay.
Um, I had uh, uh, this tool or this pep talk when I need to finish anything. As
Okay.
example, for example, I work at a university, and when I need to show to other people any presentation, and I was having the I don't remember the name of the of this kind of these laureles, la que vimos ahora rato. Um, well,
The
uh,
pep talk.
no, en los tipos de pep talk.
Oh, regrets. Advice? Regrets. Should have.
No, no. When there are in the question in the survey is this option, and
Oh, okay. The
Types of pep talks.
first,
Okay.
the first.
your
Okay, hold on.
yes, I think
We have
uh,
pep talk, better performance. Oh, you mean like the expressions like this? You can do this, keep going?
and the kinds, no, the kinds,
Okay,
different
let's see.
kinds.
Which
Uh,
reframe?
you should,
Different types.
yes, ar- arousal,
Okay.
and this, I use this kind, arousal,
Mm-hmm.
when I need
Number
to
four,
show to
teacher,
other
I think.
people. Yes, B. Yes.
Very good. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm.
I use this one. I am nervous, uh, and I am talking.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I consider it's important mm, to accomplish, to comply the goals, to continue with the with the steps, step by step,
Step
to
by step.
comply all the goals, giving a positive feedback or to myself.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point. Very good, Chris. I think any other scenario, like according to this question, in what other scenario could a pep talk be useful? Every time with us, it's useful. It works a lot. And we need it a lot because we tend to just say, I cannot do this. I'm not good enough for this. I'm going to fail at it. This was not made for me. I hate this. So we tend to talk like in a really negative way to ourselves, but we rarely go like, okay, yes, I got this. I definitely got this. I'm going to do this. Yes, I can. Yes, this is me. Yes, I'm going to do it. So it's really useful to talk it with ourselves. Like, yeah, we can talk that to a friend, to my mom, to my brother, to whoever you want. But at the end of the day, the most important person when you go to sleep, it's going to be like yourself. Because if you take care of yourself, you're going to be able to take care of others. So if you love yourself, if you talk positive to yourself, if you believe in yourself, you're going to be able to love others, to love your family, to love your friends, to love your couple, and to help them as well because you're fine. So, Lau, which question do you want to answer of this? You just have to choose one question and answer it.
I think that I would choose, has anyone ever given you a pep talk? And I would say yes. I have this really close friend of mine who's always kind of, like supporting me. Like we only see the bad things and the bad and the negative part, and this person is always like trying to cheer me up, like reinforcing positive expressions to myself, to what I do, to what I think about myself, to my effort, and all of these type of things that we daily do, but sometimes we are not able to really see, but maybe others seeing us. So yes, I would say that people definitely, and not just this friend, but like family, my parents, like I can always say that moms are the ones cheering on us all the time. So yes, people have used this on me, but I also have done this for people. Like, I can see the good things for others that sometimes I cannot see for myself.
Great. Thank you so much, Lo, for sharing that. I'm glad you have those friends. That friend you mentioned in your family and support. It's important to be loved and to love. I think life, it's easier when you have that kind of support in your life. So really glad to have that. And thank you for sharing that. And Catherine, which question do you want to answer?
I chose the first question. And what
Okay.
other scenario could a field talk be useful? I think a field talk could be useful in a school with young children when they feel sad, frustrated, or nervous about doing something new, or before starting class, or after making a mistake. Because we are teachers can
Yeah.
give a short people talk to help them feel calm and confident to the children and the partners.
Very good. Yes, Catherine, what you mentioned is really important. We are getting ready to be teachers. And so it's really important that you can give pep talks to others. It's part of our job, basically. So, guys, with that being said, we're going to go to the very last activity. This is a game. I'm going to share it with you in the chat. So please click on it, open the game, play the game, and then share your score, ¿ok? Cuando abran el enlace, van a darle clic aquí donde dice click here to identify yourself para que pueda aparecer su nombre. Si tienen que abrir su correo y todo eso, no se preocupen, jueguen sin identificarse, pero importante, tomen una foto de cómo les fue para que podamos verla en el chat entre todos y ver cómo nos fue en general, ¿ok? So this is the game you're going to be playing. This is matching pairs, vocabulary match, basically. So, it's just about what we talked today. Simplemente es vocabulario de todo lo que hemos hablado hoy. Del pep talk, de la motivación, de sobrepensar, de las estrategias, todo lo que hablamos, pero tenemos la palabra clave y la definición. Ahora solamente tenemos que ir uniendo qué va con qué y ya. That's the game, okay? It's a really short game. So, yeah, you can just start and please send your screenshots when you finish, okay? Esperaré sus screenshots cuando hayan terminado. Okay, guys, so remember when you finish, please send your screenshots so we can tell to each other. We can share, okay, it was easy, it was difficult, it was confusing. How was the game? Okay, Lau, tell me, how was the game for you? Was it easy? Do you remember? Do you have to check something? How was it?
So I think that overall, most of the words I was already I already knew them. Of course, I had to check maybe 2 times about the pep talk and the self-confidence because
Mhm.
I just wanted to be sure, as well as the influence, because there were descriptions that could fit into
Yeah.
another word, but somehow there was like this keyword or this context that would be the most accurate for another word. So overall, it was a good exercise to like gain confidence about about the meaning of some words, but also learn different words.
Okay, thank you, Lau. Angelica, how was it for you? Was it difficult? Was it easy?
Oh, teacher, I was a little bit confused with
Okay.
uh, two words, I think.
Okay.
Yes.
Which two words? Which ones?
And let me see again. With strategy, I think, and outcome. But I really know what that word means, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. That happens. I understand you. Don't worry. Thank you so much. Okay.
Okay,
Well, let's wait
perfect.
for Pau, Catherine, and Christian, and then we will finish basically the whole class. So in the meantime, I would like to ask you. Well, first of all, thank you so much for being part of the class. Also to let you know, I'll be sending you later, not today, probably the next week, a short survey that I have to create with my group from this course. regarding your experience. So it's going to be like 10 questions, multiple choice questions, and you're going to say like agree, disagree, totally agree, partial agree. But that's going to be the next week, not now. For now, I just want to ask you, how did you feel? Like, did you feel using these resources are good? How did you feel overall? Because this was not just about talking or writing, but it was about like the web page. In this case, we used Wix, we also used Google Forms, we also used Prezi, and we used Educa Play. So I just want to ask you briefly, how do you did you feel actually regarding this? Lau, how do you think regarding this class particularly? Do you think it's important and easy to implement these resources? Was it useful? Was it fast? How was it?
I think that the resources that were used for these activities were quite interesting. I think that overall, like if I want to apply this in a classroom, I it's totally achievable. And then they were good resources in the sense that they kept the audience interested on them, right? So every time that you were okay, now we are going to use a video. Okay, now we are going to use a game. Okay, now we are going to use images. Now we are going to read. So I think that it's important that we can somehow use different tools or resources to keep the classroom or the people that we are about to teach engaged with the topic that we are going to talk about. And I really like them. Like I didn't know anything at all about pep talks, and it was a total like I mean I think that we all have done that, but I
Yeah.
didn't know that it was a pep talk. So it was good. It was to learn something new. So I really liked and enjoyed your class.
Thank you so much, Lau. Angelica, how did you feel with today's class? Did you like the topic, the resources? How did you feel?
Okay, teacher. For example, I didn't know what pep talks mean before,
Okay.
and okay, and now that's something that I learned,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I will implement with these pep talks with, for example, my family or my students on my practicum. Maybe I
Mm-hmm.
think that could be useful to use it, and also I think the resources that you use or implement with us, and they were so interesting, so useful to understood or to learn about the topics that you learn to us. For example, should
Yeah.
the its uses or its maybe structures. That's something that I already know,
Yeah.
but maybe we forgot something.
That
And I
happened.
really like this lesson, and it was so I don't know how to say, I think useful.
Useful. Okay, very good. Thank you so much, Angelica, for that feedback. Chris, how did you feel with today's class, the
A
topic, the
teacher, you were
resources? Thank you so much.
Well, I feel very well because it's an interesting topic. Um, you use spectacular tools and dynamic tools that make the knowledge the topic very is is easily to learn it, and we interact constantly, and we share our opinion or ideas, and this make a good class with an excellent uh, tools and excellent teach for your part.
Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you all for being in this class. for participating, for always being such great people, great students. Like, you really are very, very good. So thank you so much, from the bottom of my heart, for taking the time to practice these activities with me, and also for your feedback. It's really important for me to know what you like, what you didn't like. As I told you, you'll receive a survey next week, but it's going to be really short. And then you can just tell me, agree, totally agree, partially agree, disagree, not agree, not disagree. But yes, with that, we will conclude today's class. I really want to thank you so very much for being here, for your time, for your active participation, for your great work. And I hope to see you very soon in the next class. So for now, basically,